Mitchell Saw and Supply in Evadale, Highway 96 South. 36 years of professional service and superior work. Mitchell Saw and Supply, your certified steel dealer with a full line of steel parts and accessories. No job's too big or too small. They've got tools for everything. Mitchell Saw and Supply, open Monday through Friday 6 a.m. till 5:30, Saturday 7 till noon. Be sure to check out their line of guns and their complete gun shop, as well as all the ammunition you'll need for whatever you're hunting. Mitchell Saw and Supply, Evadale.
JP White, SportsSpeak Sports, where we talk sports and a few other things, and I'm tickled pink to have Coach Joe Sigler. Coach Joe Sigler is a coach now, and he's been here before, but I'm happy to have you, Joe.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, you're one of my favorite coaches.
Thank you very much.
I think you're probably one of you right up there with Cully and Fred Williams and all those other guys.
That's a good company to have right there.
Yeah, and Travis Williams.
Yes, he's good company too.
Oh, well, Travis is going to be all right, isn't he? His condition, you think?
Yes, he's going to be fine.
Good. Let's see, he had a heart problem, wasn't it?
Yes,
okay.
It was.
But now, where did he coaching now?
He's at Port Arthur Memorial.
Right. Joe, I measured you out there. You're 6'5", 6'6", 6'7". You have to measure before you can come in here.
Yeah, I see.
And you're up there. And where'd you go to high school? Where'd you grow up?
I am from Center, Texas.
That's north of here.
Yes, north of here.
Okay.
And I went to college at Angelo State.
Where's Angelo State?
San Angelo, Texas, out in West Texas.
Whoa, 800 miles.
Yeah, that's a long way. No pine trees out there.
No pine trees?
No pine, none.
Sure, oh my goodness. Well, what is it? It's not a desert, is it?
No, you just see mesquite trees, tumbleweeds, all of that. You're going to see a lot of that.
My goodness. Okay, did you get a scholarship to go to school there? Or how come you way out there?
That's what took me out there, was a scholarship. Hadn't been for that, no college education for me. It was very difficult for my family at that time. So playing on the grass and the dirt, that paid off. That got me my scholarship.
There you go. Okay. Did the school, y'all have some good teams and good records while you were there?
Yes, it was a great experience. Good teams. I got a chance to play against some guys that went to the league, and so that was a good experience for me. You never know how lucky you are until you get a basketball scholarship. Those things are hard to get. Very hard to get. And
what about once you got it, though? They're hard to keep, too?
They're hard to keep, too, because of the fact that they're bringing somebody else in to replace you every year. And a lot of times, you're the one that's showing them around, and that might be your replacement.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's cutthroat. Very tough.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't go into professional ball from there.
No.
What did you do when you came out after you graduated from Angelo State? What's the first thing you did in order? You had to go to make a living. Were you married?
No, I wasn't.
Okay, tell me about that.
Well, basically, when I got out, I was fortunate enough to have done what I needed to do to have a degree. A lot of guys I played with, they forgot what they were there for, and they played basketball, but they didn't have the degree. So I stayed on track, got my degree, and went into what I thought I was going to do was manage something. So I went to work for Kmart. And I was a manager in that, and I got a call from Center to ask me if I wanted to come and coach. So,
okay.
So I took him up on it.
Back hometown.
Went home, and Cully was there at the time. That's how I met him.
Okay. Cully was then after you coached there. Oh, by the way, how about your Center teams? Did they? What kind of records did you have up at Center?
Well, when I first got into it, Cully worked me pretty good. He gave me 2 basketball teams.
Wait a minute, Cully was up there?
Yes, he was.
The coach that came here? The Cully that I know? Go ahead then, tell me about it. Cully did what for you up there?
He worked me pretty good. He gave me 2 basketball teams.
Okay.
When I met him, he told me he wanted me to, he was the head coach. He said, I want you to coach my JV and my freshman, and then I want you to go to my junior high and put that together for me.
Okay.
Yeah, he worked me pretty good.
Oh.
So that was during the time when you could play 4 times a week. So I had a full week. I would do the junior high and the freshman on Mondays and Thursdays, and then on Tuesdays and Fridays, I went with the JV and him to help him out on the varsity during that time. So 4 nights a week, Monday through Friday. I had Wednesday off.
I'm telling you, that's some kind of coaching job. I like that.
I enjoyed it. I really did.
Yeah, you lived with it, huh?
I lived.
Well, but wait a minute, about family, were you married at that time?
No, I didn't get married until I got there. Probably my second year is when I met my wife, and she was teaching at the school at that time.
Oh, okay. Well, tell me about your family. You got some children?
I do. I have 4 kids.
4?
4, yes, sir.
Girls and boys, or what you got?
I got a stepson, and he graduated from Silsbee,
Okay.
and he basically he has his law degree from Texas Tech.
Hey!
Yeah. So and I have a daughter who was a graduate of Duke University.
Duke?
Duke. Yeah, she's a
where,
Blue
what
Devil.
town Duke in? I forgot.
Durham.
Where?
Durham, North Carolina.
Okay, right.
So
right.
I went up there, and that's
Okay.
where Coach K's court and all of that. So I got a chance to see all of that.
No kidding.
And my middle daughter, Deja, she graduated from Spelman in Atlanta.
Yeah,
And then I have a younger daughter who's a senior in high school, and she's going to go to Spelman.
yeah.
And my kids looked at me and told me, "Daddy, you ain't ready to retire."
No.
And one of my assistant coaches, called me and said, "Well, Coach, do you know that Silsbee is open?" Which was mind-boggling. I said, "No," and it was in July. And my kids said, "Daddy, you need to go ahead on and call her." So I called Bobby and inquired about it, and things just progressed, and so I got back here.
So, okay. All right. Well, that was the first go round in Silsbee.
Mm-hmm.
And you were here 16 or so, 17 years to coach, and you had some good
Yes,
ball
yes,
team
yeah,
back
that's a
then.
good ball team. A lot of guys.
So you want to mention some of them was
And when I first came here, Cully was here, but we had an All-American here named Darryl MacArthur. He was a player.
MacArthur, okay.
They call Boogaloo, that's what they call it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Boogaloo, he went on, didn't he go to Houston
That's one
University?
with the Houston, yes.
Yeah, okay.
And after that, I got it, and then I had, I had a lot of guys. I want to say somewhere between 16 to 18 guys I had that got an opportunity to play college ball.
There you go, that's good. All right. But then you left
I left,
again.
yeah. I thought I was done with it. I was going to go out and work for myself.
Yeah, okay. So what happened? But after that, that didn't work out. So when did you start again?
Oh, goodness. I want to say that was somewhere around 07 or 08, somewhere along like that when I started back. Well, no, I take that back. It was 2004 or 2005, so when I started. Because that's when I went to Livingston.
That's right.
And I remember Danny Renault calling me, and I think he did an article or something about
The editor of the newspaper,
Mhm.
Danny Renault, okay.
And I told him I missed it, so I'm coming back in it.
There you go.
Yeah. And I think when I left here, I think I had something like 400 wins at that point. So,
My goodness.
yeah. So it's just,
This time right now, you're starting with something like 400. You've got 400 now.
no, I got 5 now.
Oh, you already got it?
500 now. I don't know how many over 5, but I got 500 wins now.
Oh, there you go.
It's
All
just,
right.
only thing I'm looking for now is, I still love it. It's just the only thing that has eluded me is being able to cut down those nets at Austin. So if I could ever get that, I feel like I would have completed what I'm, if I'm blessed. But if not, I've still had it. It's been a great ride. So I'm very happy about that.
How about the team? The team this year. Are you
very well.
getting there?
We're doing very well. We're ranked number 4 in the state.
Number 4?
Number 4.
Number 4, fans.
And there's a game with Hardin Jefferson. They call it Hardin County Havoc, and that's my first time seeing that, being a part of that. There was no Hardin Jefferson rivalry when I was here, but there is one now, and the people really come out. I think they start showing up at like 4 in the afternoon, and I think they had to close the gym at like 5:30 or something. It was that many people trying to get in, and the rivalry is something to see. Because the people really get into it. I think they have T-shirts. I mean, it's really something to see.
That guy's a good coach.
Yes, he is. Todd does a good job.
Yeah.
Good guy.
Who?
Todd Sutherland. He's a good guy.
Todd Sutherland.
Mhm.
Yeah, okay, Todd. I broadcast a few ball games for him. That's good. That's Hardin Jefferson now. That's still right here. I hear them talking about home court and all this now. Is there all that much difference when you play on the team, whether you play them at home or you play them in no gym?
Yes, it matters.
It does?
Yes.
What's the real reason for that?
Well, you practice there all the time. You're gonna have the crowd behind you. So it is an advantage. Almost, some people say it's about 5 points advantage for you.
My
5
goodness.
points, yes.
About that. Hey, tell me something that most coaches won't tell us, we the people. You got some wild something that you can...
Well, I tell you, I think if you have to say anything, we don't like to talk about what we actually run on offense. We'll say something just in general. We run a few screens here and a few screens, but we never want to go into detail about what we do.
There you go, okay. How about some philosophy of coaching? Now, you got some kind of... I'm going to ask you something about philosophy of life, too, in a moment. You want to answer those one at a time, or you want to think about them? If they threw that question at me, it'd take me about 30 minutes to figure out an answer. But anyhow, what about that? If some kind of philosophy, what would you say that if I was just starting to coach, what kind of advice would you give me?
If you don't love kids, don't go into it.
Don't go into it. Okay.
Kids really don't know. They could care less about what you know. They basically want to know, do you care about them? That's it. And you're going to wind up doing more outside of basketball than actually coaching a sport. You're going to have to talk about life. You're going to wind up being everything to that kid, even though you're only going to be with them 2 or 3 hours a day. But they're going to relate to you in such a way. Once they know you care, they're going to really relate to you, and they're going to, most of the time, they're really going to run through a wall for you. And you don't want to violate that trust, because that's a valuable thing that you have there.
I've been talking to Coach Joe Sigler. He's our Silsbee coach. He's had it. He's done it. He's a good guy. I like him. He's now, again, our Silsbee coach. And I'm going to predict that you're going to be here until you retire.
All right, sir. I hope so.
So, J.B. White, Coach Joe Sigler, SportsSpeak Sports, where we talk sports and a few other things. And I'm enjoying it very, very much when I have all these good people that come by here and tell me a little bit about life.
I enjoy it, sir.
Thank you, Joe.
All right, thank you.
So long, J.B. White. Till next time, SportsSpeak Sports.
SportsSpeak Golf Cars and Motorbikes. Highway 327 West in Silsbee has a sophisticated street-legal Tony Lamborghini golf cart, 6-seaters, 4-seaters, customized trailers, LaFree electric bikes, manual pedal bikes, and a motorized Velo Solex, tires, wheels, trolleys, and accessories for club car and easy-go. SportsSpeak Golf Cars and Motorbikes, Highway 327 West in Silsbee. Call them at 385-3838.